Also today, dozens of police officers are honoring their fallen comrades with a motorcycle ride through the Boston area. It started in Cambridge with a tribute to slain MIT police officer Sean Collier and ended at the State House. And that's where our Scott Yount is live with more this afternoon. Scott?
Well, good afternoon, Leslie. It was a very moving and emotional ceremony on a very beautiful day, paying tribute to officers and their families.
It's called Ride4Cops. Dozens of motorcycle-mounted police on a beautiful Cambridge morning gather just outside MIT to begin a short but very meaningful ride to the State House. The riders here are honoring and raising money for the families of all fallen officers. On this day, the spot where MIT police officer Sean Collier was killed, allegedly by the suspected Boston Marathon bombers, brings the bikes to a stop. All of this, the brainchild of former police officer, now successful businessman Harry Harrington.
When there's a terrorism attack here, they're the first responders. They are our home troops protecting us. And I think that's the reason it's resonated so well throughout this country when Officer Collier went down. They suddenly realized they do much more than and put themselves at much more risk than they ever thought.
It continues to recognize not only the victims of the bombings, also Officer Sean Collier, but I think more importantly for Harry, it's an event that helps the survivors of law enforcement officers that have died in line of duty all across America.
The ride ends here at the Memorial for Fallen Officers, where the families left behind stand strong.
The support that we've gotten over the last 3 months has been one of the things that has carried us through this.
Collier's sister, Jennifer Lemmerman, told us her brother loved the life and challenges of his job as a police officer.
It's something that Sean actually, when he was here, he really appreciated and enjoyed the ceremony around what police officers do for each other, and so this is someplace he would have been today if it weren't him who was being honored.
Ride4Cops, by the way, raised $50,000 here in the Bay State for the families of fallen officers and their children. The next stop, by the way, is Maine. They've been in 24 states. They want to do all 50, and I'd like to think of it as Rolling Thunder meets Boston Strong.
All righty, nice way to put it. Scott Yount reporting live this afternoon.